Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We are here at Universal Studios. We are ready to let the good times roll because next to Halloween Horror Nights, this is my favorite time of year. I look forward to this. Mardi Gras, celebrating 25 years at Universal Studios. I'm super excited. We are here at about, what time is it? About 4 o'clock. Surprisingly, not that busy here in the little Esplanade area, in this little common area before you get inside the park. Security was practically empty. I'm a little worried. Is there a lot of people inside the park? I don't know, but either way, we're gonna have a great time. We're gonna get some beats, look at the parade. We're gonna go inside the tribute store, eat some food. I'm super excited. Let's head on inside, guys. Definitely seems like a good day to use the super secret annual pass holder entrance. I'll tell you what, guys, it feels so good to be back at Universal Studios. I haven't been back here since Halloween Horror Nights, and I have a really bad habit of doing that sometimes because I will go all out for Halloween Horror Nights. I'll come here every week almost religiously without fail. But then from Halloween all the way through New Year's, I just don't show up to Universal Studios at all because I am just super busy. Like, what the heck? I am just so busy and I never get the chance to do anything. It's insane, but I'm happy to be back. And it looks like we found the crowds. The crowds are all here. They're all flooding in from the main entrance over there. I'm super excited. So now, the universal question is this, pun intended. Universal question. No?
Oh, never mind.
You didn't catch that. Anyway, the universal question is this. Where do we stand for the parade? See, part of me... Oh, Lord. No, I'm leaving it in there. Part of me wants to say where we were last year by the entrance and exit of the parade route, but another part of me wants to be like right over here. I don't know, it's just different kinds of views and stuff. I mean, the plus side to being at the very entrance and exit of the parade route is more beads. Definitely a bigger possibility of beads. But I don't know. It all depends. There's plenty of ways to go. And also, like, you can also stand on the parade route closest to the stage if you're interested in the band that's playing. Like tonight, it's The Roots. So it all depends. We'll see. Now, one other advantage to seeing the parade from this area, through those purple gates, that is where the parade steps off and where it ends. It comes out from over here, comes around, makes a left, and goes all the way down that way. And this is a great spot to view the parade. You can get a lot of beads. But the positive from being over here is that it also finishes off coming from this way and goes right back in there. So, in theory, you can see the parade twice. Well, not in theory, it's a fact. You get to see the parade twice. Now, whether or not you get twice as many beads, that's a different story. Because, you know, when the parade first steps off, you're going to get all the beads that you can. They're going to be throwing them out like crazy. But by the time that they get over here, they may run out of beads, which has happened before. So, if you want to see the parade twice, great area to stand right over here in this general vicinity. Might not necessarily get twice the beads. So, it's a little bit of a gamble if you're looking for beads. Just creeping on people in the restaurant. So I was walking by Mel's Dine, look at me, Horror Nights. So I was walking by Mel's Dine-In and I was approached by one of you guys, a viewer, Matt. Thank you so much for saying hi to me. You got some very kind words to say. Thank you so much for saying hi. If you are ever in a theme park and you see me walking around, do not be afraid to come up and say hi to me. I love talking to you guys and meeting you, putting a name to a face behind the camera. It's nice to know that people are out there watching me. Thank you, Matt, so much. You honestly really made my night. Thank you so much. Quite a bit of a lengthy line to get the sampler lanyard for the Mardi Gras. That is interesting. Let's go around and get a look at some prices. So oddly enough, this thing over here, right next to where you buy it, doesn't have prices on it, which is interesting, and it doesn't show how many samples are offered. Because I know there's an AP one, which I think has 15. I think the other one has 10, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure of the prices either. Okay, so we just got our lanyard, just so you guys know the pricing since it's not listed on the board over there. A regular lanyard is $50 for 10 samples. A annual pass holder lanyard is $60 for 15. So for an additional $10, you get 5 more samples. Just so you guys know, I did post on Twitter that there was no signage out there anywhere about any pricing or anything, and Universal did respond to that tweet, so they might end up putting something out as far as pricing is concerned, because over here it doesn't show how much each individual thing is. You have to wait in the line and ask them to find out. But just so you know, we did get our annual pass holder sampler lanyard, so we're going to be trying some food today. I'm super excited. All right, so now that we have our lanyards, let's take a quick look around and see what we got. We got some po' boys, gator bites, and crab etouffee. I heard that both were pretty tasty. Got a stand for booze, specialty drinks and beer. A Universal staple, twisted taters. So they have a booth here called Carnival Around the Universe, or Carnival, whatever you prefer. Can take a quick look at the menu. They have, what is this one? Foolery? What is it? TV screen freaking out. We got grilled pineapple. Oh gosh, this is a struggle. We got grilled pineapple on a stick, foolery, whatever that is, chickpea double, coconut water in a coconut, and that looks like the chickpea double right there. Oh, so this is one of the weeks where it's Trinidad and Tobago. Interesting. Jambalaya and gumbo right across the way. And then we have some bagnets and king cake. Now, I want to tell you guys, in years past, we have gotten a lot of crap from you guys in the comment section because we called it bagnets. We know darn well it's called beignets, but we like to be weird and call them bagnets. So don't go in the comment section correcting us saying it's pronounced beignets. We know that. Thank you. I will say, despite the lines being a little bit lengthy, I'm not complaining too much because the smell is very good. I was gonna say all the food smells really good, but that's what came out first. All the foods smell really, really good. So it's just that anticipation. Quick look at the menu over here at the po' boy booth. Shrimp and andouille sausage, $6.99. Catfish po' boy, they're all $6.99. And then you have your beers and your souvenir drinks. First thing that we got was the shrimp and andouille sausage po' boy with, what is it, kettle chips? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay. Really, really good. I heard the crunch of that sausage. That's how you know it's a good sausage, when it has that little crunch. Yeah, she likes it. This looks really good, and the bread is nice and soft too. It doesn't feel like it's stale, so that's a good sign. That's absolutely delicious. The bread is super fresh. The bread could be a little bit warmer, but that's totally fine.
It's cold out.
It's so good. The shrimp is good. The sausage is absolutely delicious. Great seasoning on the shrimp. I like the coleslaw that's in there. Really good. And the kettle chips, I'm sure, are absolutely delicious as well. Freshly made, nice and warm, good flavor. Excellent. I love it. The next thing we're going to be grabbing is some crab etouffee. Here's a quick look at the menu over here. Gator bites, $6.99. Crab etouffee, $4.99. And then, of course, you have your draft beers and signature alcohols. All right, second dish of the night, the crab etouffee. Looks delicious, smells delicious. I can't wait to try this.
Well, we're just going for a little everything then.
Man, when you mean a little bit, you mean a little bit.
I didn't want to.
Oh, good Lord. Is that beans on the side? You don't know? Because that kind of looks like beans.
Not a dang clue.
Okay, I'll try it. This is one of the dishes I was more excited for. Looks like beans. Get a little bit of rice, some crab.
Is it beans?
I don't know.
Thank you.
It's a sauce of some kind. Not quite sure. The rice is good. The crab is okay. It doesn't taste super fresh, but it's still good. I want to try this. What is it? It looks like a
Breadstick.
breadstick. I was gonna say something more along the lines of a baguette. That's what I was looking for. Toasted baguette.
The sauce definitely got the beef.
It's more like a garlic bread, sliced baguette. Not terrible, pretty hard. Not bad. One thing that I do have to say, if you are coming to Mardi Gras and you're wanting to get some of the specialty food, just be prepared to wait in some lengthy lines. Like, it's taking us between 15 to 20 minutes in these lines to get food. The efficiency of the food booths isn't the greatest, but they're still doing their absolute best. I don't know if you guys caught that, just like Coda said, from the time you order to when you get your food, absolutely fantastic. It's like a couple minutes tops. But actually getting to the part where you order, that's what's taking a little bit of a wait, and we're still trying to figure out exactly why. So we came inside the Monsters Cafe just to sit down for a little bit and enjoy the crab etouffee. One thing that I did want to mention though is I want you guys to be aware that I did pick out a few of these crab shell pieces in the dish, so just something to be aware of when you guys are ordering the crab etouffee is that, you know, there might be some shell pieces in there that you might not want to ingest. Alright, so we are about 2 hours until the start of the show tonight for The Roots, who are going to be playing here on the Universal Studios stage. This is what it looks like 2 hours prior to the show, and it's not always going to look like this depending on the headliner band for the evening. The stage might fill up, the stage plaza area might fill up really quickly. It's all standing room only. If you're here for a very popular band like in years past, Pitbull, Prince Royce, more popular bands, the space here fills out very, very fast. I know when Marshmello is going to be here later on in the season, this is going to fill up very, very quickly, and people are going to be standing out here for hours trying to get a decent spot. So just be aware, depending on the popularity of the band that you want to see, get here early. If you're someone like The Roots, who's I guess not as popular, then get here a little bit later. But this is just so you get an idea of what to expect for the show. And there is parade viewing area right back here. You see those stanchions set up over here. This is all parade viewing area that's going to cross over here, and then this is the ideal area you want to be in if you want to watch both the parade and get a decent view of the show. So just a little bit of a FYI for you guys if that's what you're into. There's a couple of the still performers that you'll see in the parade. You got some of them walking around entertaining guests. About 30 minutes prior to the parade starting, you'll see these characters disappear and head on back to their parade staging area. But these costumes are awesome. Alright, so for dessert today we got the king cake. Never got this last year. I'm super excited for that. And we got some beignets, bagnets, whatever you guys like to call them. Oddly enough, the beignets are served in a bag this year. Last year they were served in a tray, and they had dipping sauces that we added. Okay, more sustainable. Alright, I can understand that, but yeah, interesting. I'm super excited. Coda was excited. I think I'm more excited for the king cake, because last year we had the bagnets, but never had the king cake, so I'm excited. So, had some beignets in king cake. You already know my reaction to beignets. We got them last year and the year before. I'll leave a link to those videos up here in the corner and down in the description so you guys can check out last year's video. This was my first year ever trying king cake. It was actually really good. It's basically a cinnamon roll. That's essentially what it tastes like. Cinnamon roll with some sugar sprinkles on top. It's really, really good. It was a little bit, it didn't taste super fresh, I will say that. Like the pastry itself tasted like it's been out for a while. So there's that. I feel like at certain points of the day you'll be able to get it super fresh, but it still wasn't bad. Still wasn't bad. I would get it again. It's looking like Halloween Horror Nights out here with all these skeletons and pirates. Oh, they're pirates. I get it. They're pirates. What are they playing? They're playing a game with the kids.
You're gonna go to the starboard side of the ship. That's your right side. Over there. Starboard side. Now go to the port side. Go to the stern of the ship. Alright, come to the bow of the ship. Alright. To the stern. Figure out where the stern is. To the bow. To the stern. Wow. To the stern. Alright. Alright, now swab the deck means to clean the deck. So pretend you're cleaning the deck. Clean the deck. Ready?
This is fun.
Hit the deck. Look at it.
And new for this year is the tribute store for Universal Mardi Gras. This is the first year ever that they've done a tribute type store for Mardi Gras merchandise, celebrating 25 years in the former location of the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store that is here most every year for Halloween Horror Nights. Let's head on inside and see what they got. I feel like I'm walking inside a Halloween Horror Nights house.
Looks so my heart.
Oh my gosh, it even smells like Horror Nights. Oh dear, I needed this. This is a Halloween Horror Nights kind of refresher. Oh man. Yo. Back in Graveyard Games. My absolute favorite house. And I wouldn't doubt that some of these props in here were from Graveyard Games from Horror Nights. But my god, it smells like Horror Nights. It feels like Horror Nights. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm happy. I'm telling you what, I am loving this tribute store. It looks, feels, and even smells like a Horror Nights house. I know I said that earlier, but goodness, this is awesome. I love it. And also, we're going to be buying this annual pass holder Mardi Gras shirt for this year. Got the AP logo on the side. Looks nice. $28. I wonder if I get an annual pass holder discount on top of that. Hopefully. We'll see. But I'm loving this store. So here's a much better look at the Universal Mardi Gras t-shirt for this year. I really like the design featuring King Gator. The regular shirt is $28, and you do get your annual pass holder discount, so it came out to $26 and change, which is not bad at all. One thing that I like about the AP shirt compared to the regular one is that this design is on the front of the AP shirt, and on the regulars, the design is on the back. For me, I'm always wearing a backpack in the parks, so you wouldn't be able to see the design on the back. So if it was, oh look, okay. So this is the regular shirt. Thank you, baby. This is the regular shirt. It just says Mardi Gras up front, and then on the back it shows the King Gator design. So like, again, I wouldn't have bought this one because I'm always wearing a backpack, so it'd always be covered, but that's awesome. I love it. Thank you. You know, as if it wasn't creepy enough, they got this music playing. And Coda's over here trying to read the sheet music because she was a band nerd, so she should know how to read it.
Shut up, I can't think it.
Do 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 do.
I don't remember what Frosty is. I used to have Frosty Snowman memorized.
Oh dear. Universal, why did you put a functioning piano in here? Because you get people like her who think they know how to play the piano. It's alright, the people are waiting. The universal signal for giving up on a piano. So we are about an hour away from parade start time. We're gonna start making our way over to our spots. Don't think we're gonna stand where we stood last year, right up against the building over here on the right, but I think we're gonna stand where we stood 2 years ago, where we were at the start and end of the parade route. All right, Coda stopped for some Starbucks. I'm moving on without her to go and make sure that we get a decent spot for the parade. Hopefully it's not filled up. I mean, worst case scenario, look at all this. Look at all this open space. You can stand anywhere around here. This is where we stood last year. Really good spot because not too many people behind you and not too many people on the sides. So the people who are throwing the beads don't have too much space to work with. So you're gonna get a lot of beads in that spot. So this over here is the annual pass holder viewing spot for the parade. And just for, you know, just my opinion over here, this is at the end of the parade route because the parade comes back over here this way, makes its way down that way, comes back over here. Typically, from what I've seen in the past, by the time the parade reaches this spot over here, they don't have too many more beads to give out, which is kind of weird, which I don't know why they would put the AP spot right over here when there's not too many more beads to give out at this spot. Typically. Doesn't happen every night, but it does happen. And look down there, guys. The parade floats are ready to go. They're right at the entrance. And parade's gonna start very, very soon. So what do you guys think? I think I look great. You wish you looked this good. Not only do I look fabulous, but look at how much better my girlfriend looks with that flower crown. Doesn't she look beautiful? She's beautiful. I'm telling you guys, as much as I love this parade, the one part I don't look forward to is getting hit in the face with beads. Because trying to film the parade and keep an eye out for beads is a very difficult task. And in years past, I've been pelted in the face with beads. This will be interesting. This will be very interesting.
I was just doing it for Shawnee. Recording it or? Just the opening. Just rough.
And not even 10 minutes after the parade ended for us, it's starting right back up again, making its way for round 2. And it looks like there's still plenty of beads to go around. I'm seeing them fly. So let's do a little bit of comparison. This is what I got for round 1. Let's see how many I can catch in round 2. After 2 go-arounds of the parade, I think this is a pretty solid deal. Made out with quite a few beads. We're gonna walk back towards the front of the park, see if we can get a quick look at the Hollywood stage that's going on right now with the Roots. See what that's all about, and then start making our way out of the park. We still have one last thing to do, and that's christen the Mardi Gras tree. Let's head on over. Looks like we're getting a brief preview of what's to come with Marshmallow, because this guy, he's just pushing a bunch of buttons. That's pretty much what Marshmallow does, right? As much as I would love to stay, I would love to stay longer and experience a bit more of the concert and check out more of the park. I have to be at work at 4 in the morning, so I have to unfortunately call it quits, leave. I have to go home, get a little bit of sleep because I gotta be at work at 4. That's gonna be a killer day tomorrow. I'm gonna be so cranky tomorrow. Good Lord, I'm gonna be cranky, but that was so much fun. So much fun to be at Universal Studios for Mardi Gras. Absolutely love it.
You know, match against my diamond Minecraft, so it's sharpness 3.
Mardi Gras tree. Mardi Gras tree. Mardi Gras tree. Mardi Gras tree. Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, boy. The tradition continues.